Hello, hello guys, we are here and we are going to make a copycat nothing bundt cake. I'm using Duncan Hines cake mixes. I've got 6 eggs. I have pudding, which is the magic ingredient. And I'm also preheating my oven to 340. Alright, so let's get started with the carrot cake mix. What I did was a carrot cake spice bundt cake. So I'm just going to mix it up like the box says. Now I'm going to add my spice cake. The magic ingredient is vanilla pudding. I put 2 boxes in. I am setting 2 blocks of cream cheese to the side to get it room temperature. I'm going to mix up all of my dry ingredients before I put the wet ingredients in there. It's just better to do it that way. That way everything gets equally mixed up as best that it can. And now we're going in with these 6 eggs, and y'all know I do check my eggs to make sure there's not any blood spots in them. And we are all good here. Now I'm going to go in with a 1/3 cup of oil per box. So I'm doing that twice. And 2 cups of water. We're just going to give that a mix. These are my Tupperware dishes that I just got. They are super cute. A bit old school, but not. So we're going to give this a mix. I didn't want to use my stand mixer because it was just too much. So now I'm going to spray my cake pan. Gosh, y'all, I can't talk today. With the Baker's, it has like the flour in with the oil. So I'm just giving that a really good spray because I want it to separate, hoping that it works. All right, in we go. And we're going to let the magic happen. Now, I did not need all of the batter for the bundt cake. So what I did was, you'll see here in just a second, that I used the rest of the batter and made individual bundt cakes. And I'm thinking that I made this on a Monday night. So we're going to just pop that in the oven. Get that ready to go. And there's some individual bundt cakes. And I made those for my husband to take to work. So we're just going to pour those in the little individual bundt cakes. And I still had some left. And so what I did with what was left out of that was, there's a little mini bundt cake pan that I have, and I just put the rest of that in the mini bundt cake pan. And there's the mini bundt cake pan, and I think I only did like 4 of those. Well, it looks like I only got 3 of those filled. Just trying to clean up the edges so it doesn't stick. All right, now I have got the blocks of cream cheese. I did end up having to soften those. And y'all, I've created my own hack. I grabbed a can of the cream cheese icing and I put that in with the 2 blocks of softened room temperature cream cheese. The best hack that I have found. I like it because it holds together a little bit firmer than if I use butter or just shortening. I really, really, really like this much better. So now I am going to put in maybe about 1/4 of a teaspoon of almond extract, just because I like that flavor in my cream cheese icing. And I put in about 1 cup of powdered sugar, just to kind of thicken it up and also flavor the 2 blocks. So I'm just going to give this a little mix. Not bad though, huh? All right. Now the individual ones came out perfectly. The little mini ones, well, I wasn't thinking. I just set my Alexa alarm, and I did not do it so great. Those got burnt because I cooked them at the same time as the others. So, but all the others turned out great. And now I'm going to just pray that it easily separates from the pan. And look how beautifully perfect that is, y'all. I was kind of proud. This was a proud mom moment. Okay, now, so the next morning is when I iced them because I wanted them to cool down pretty good. So I put my icing in just a sandwich bag because I did not want to dig out my pastry bags. I just didn't. This was like, oh gosh, about 4:30, 5 in the morning maybe when I was doing this. So we're just gonna put it in the bag and cut the tip and just go to town with it. Now I'm squeezing it to kind of warm it up because that also was in the refrigerator. Snip. It was still a little cold, and it was rather hard to ice. And I was making this for the Friendsgiving that we had at work, at my Creekside job. And there is the finished product. Now, y'all, this would have cost $45 at Nothing But Cakes. And let me tell you, it was phenomenal. It stayed moist through Thanksgiving because I took what I had left to my in-laws' Thanksgiving on Friday, and let me tell you, it was fantastic. Definitely cracked the code on the Nothing But Cakes because it was wonderful. All right, guys, I love y'all so much. I hope y'all had a happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to be making a red velvet one of these for probably my OMR job. Yeah, and I'm going to make some more little mini ones. So, all right, guys, I hope y'all have a great day. Remember, I love y'all, but Jesus loves y'all more. Bye.